Serena Williams, our patron saint,
Yes.
the mother of all our children.
Yeah.
She has no grandchildren. I don't remember where I was going
I was about to
there.
say, where are you going with this?
I have no idea where I was going. I completely forgot halfway through. Space City Brothers
Yes.
podcast,
Yes.
episode 30.
Yep. I think we're in a good place now, dog.
Launching from the home of what?
Oh, I literally just forgot. What else be saying?
Launching from the home.
Of the shit, I forgot the lyric. Fuck.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, I took it into the head today. My brain has been off ever since.
Are you serious?
Oh fuck! What I be saying?
Have you been playing football? What is
I don't know. I took something fell on my head today, and I just literally forgot the lyric, dog.
From the home of the players and pimps?
Oh, from the home of the players. Oh, I definitely have CTE.
That's getting left in. See, it would be different if you just weren't paying attention to what I was saying, and it was just like, oh, you were saying.
Oh, and then it caught me, and I was like, oh, I can't remember the lyrics.
But
I
that's your
can't
thing.
remember the lyric. Oh my God, I've been saying it for 30 episodes, and I can't remember it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I scroll away.
Yo, I'm gonna be wilding pretty soon, dog. Walking in the glass windows, fucking going along for passes that ain't there. Be lining up against kids in the aisles and shit for no reason.
Seriously, bro?
I'm gonna be in Costco with a whatchamacallit membership. What's the other one? Costco and then Sam's Club. In Costco arguing with the people about a Sam's Club membership. Be driving, end up in Arizona.
I don't understand how you forgot how to.
I don't either, bro.
How you forgot how to do the thing, Tevin?
I'm ashamed of myself, bro.
Wow. Space City.
It's not a good
Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Nickelodeon, I'm all that. Talk shit.
Space City brother Walt.
cable management box cord. Ooh, you might need this.
I guess I'm the only person whose brain is working this episode.
You pretty much the only person whose brain is working every episode.
Boy, has been a fucking.
You need to get this.
Turbulent week. Just all kinds of stuff happening.
Hold on, before we even get started, let's go ahead and do our moments of silence for Aretha Franklin and Mac Miller. You know, they had a tragedy. Well, Aretha Franklin was sick and she passed, but Mac Miller's was just unexpected. And, you know, I really like Mac Miller as an artist. And, you know, let's go ahead and just take a moment of silence for him.
So many things have gone on. It's just a weird week.
It's been fucking sad.
First thing I've been wondering, where has Amara La Negra been? Like, what's she been doing?
Nothing. Waiting for the new season of Love and Hip Hop to come back.
So what? It just there was like the episode where the dude was just like acting dumb.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I haven't seen anything of her since.
I mean, I don't know if she's still on the show. She probably left the show. Let's see. What is? I know I follow her on Snapchat, but I don't care enough to actually open it up and look.
Amara La Negra.
I know she's probably just performing and shit.
Takes out braids to prove her afro is real. Where's her YouTube page? See if she has any recent video drops.
Like I said, they don't do shit until it's time for Love and Hip Hop. Until Mona coming, she give them the bad signal, the Love and Hip Hop signal, which is two middle-aged black women fighting for no reason. Oh my god!
People's YouTube like artists' YouTube channels are weird because they never like show all the videos in order.
No,
it's like.
And
1 year ago, 5 months ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, go to videos and probably go by order. Or probably most popular.
Oh, you got like view all uploads.
Yeah.
Like if I go to like a gaming channel, shows them all. She has like music. She has like songs that have been released on it. I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like I haven't seen her.
I mean,
since
the little thing happened. Like I said,
yeah.
She's probably just waiting for the show to come back. I think the show's done with for now. What she loving Hip Hop Miami? So yeah, they probably on the off season. They probably come back in 2 or 3 months.
I mean, like I see stuff about Cardi B constantly on Twitter.
But Cardi B stay in the fucking,
but not Amara La Negra. Like not even like not even like tabloid type of stuff. Just out and about. Like I see retweets of Cardi B talk about her baby. Like, oh, my baby taking a nap, and I see retweets about that, and it's like, okay, just Cardi B. I've seen like nothing of the sort from Amara.
Honestly, she probably did like the worst. She's had the greatest come up, and I'm not gonna say the worst. She's had the greatest come up, and also the weirdest come up. Cardi B, like she had #1 album, #1 song in the country. She had the summer hit of 2017, and then she decided to marry Offset.
No, she had the summer hit of this year.
Was it this? No, it wasn't this year.
Bodak Yellow was this year.
Bodak Yellow was this year?
Yeah.
I could have swore Bodak Yellow was last year.
I feel like that was this year.
No, it couldn't have been.
Because it got to like March and I still refuse to hear it.
I mean, but that's not the summer.
If anything, it was the hit of like this past winter, maybe. No, 2017.
Yeah, 2017, June 2017, Bodak Yellow.
Damn, was that long ago?
Yeah, that was that long ago, dog.
Damn.
She just put out her first album this year. I think this past summer.
Maybe that was it.
I didn't really care about her album. I don't know. Maybe just call me sexist. I don't know. I just can't relate to.
She's not good.
I just can't relate to women artists who like overly sexualize themselves and shit. I don't know. I just can't relate unless they have like real bars, and she doesn't really have. Like she has sometimes she has good bars, but other than the time,
no, to me she's not like a straight up rapper.
It's only so much I'm putting pussy on niggas' sideburns I can take from like.
I'm a purist. I just want to hear you spit for the sake of spitting.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you need. It's not always about turning up. You just want to hear niggas give you hard
that's
shit.
why I like, my range is like Jeezy, Black Thought, Rhapsody, and like fucking Vic Mensa. Like I just like hearing the artistry and ability of spitting.
Yeah.
Like I don't care that much about like having trap beats and shit. If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. I'd rather it just be.
True.
I'd rather listen to Daniel's music from Insecure than the other dude who just makes the trap beats for Spider.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Daniel's shit was okay, but the DJ in me was like, ooh, that one nigga beat, Khalil beat was hard as fuck, nigga. I was like, Khalil beat was hard.
Khalil just stripped it down and then just turned up the bass. It's like, no, that's not what I need.
Oh boy tried to be nice with Daniel. He was like, man, that would be cool, but this beat right here.
Yeah, but see, now we're gonna just go into Insecure. See,
I mean, we might as well. We ain't
but
done fucking
see, the problem is Daniel can't put his pride aside. No. Just like Marcellus Wallace said, pride never helps. It only hurts.
Always.
It only hurts. It never helps.
Daniel could have just like he could have just did what old boy said and then got on from there. All it takes is you one hot ass song for a producer to get on. Look at Tay Keith. He been making the same beat since Shoot. That one song Shoot. The producer who did that also did the song with Travis Scott and Drake.
I've listened to neither of those songs.
And then they had Nonstop. He made that beat too. It's like he's been making the same beat for like the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Or look, even going further back, look at Lex Luger.
Well, he's gone now.
But I'm just saying, he made these same beats over and over and over.
He made the same beat he made the same beat for 2 songs on one album.
Yeah. What was it?
It was MC Hammer and BMF.
Oh, I gotta go back and listen to that shit. He also gave Ace Hood and Tyga the same beat too, and I was just like, okay.
And oh damn, this iPod's dead. Whoop, can't find it. Let's see.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, and then the problem with Daniel is that he can't see past his own nose, so that every time Issa needs something, he's like, yeah, I'll do it, but then he
fucked off in the end.
Yeah, but then he can't just accept that he's doing it. He keeps having to like throw it back at her when she tries to genuinely help him about something. He always throws that back at her because he can't see.
That's not a good look.
Yeah, he can't see that that's not helping
at all.
And then he thought he was just going, just pull off her draws and think that's gonna be sufficient for an apology.
Nigga was close to it.
Nah. Why didn't you just either one, not do that BS to her when she's trying to help you?
Yeah.
Or 2, actually say, you know what, I was tripping. You were right. And it's just like, yeah, you know what, it's cool. And then it's done. And then you don't have a thing about it anymore. Instead, you try to do that. And she's like, you know what, I'm out. And then where y'all was probably about to get together, y'all was doing good. Now she's like, you know, fuck this. I'm going.
Daniel was a lame. I can't believe I said it was Daniel Hive at one point. When the nigga was like, oh man, you know, things is getting serious with me and what's her face. The bitch don't even like that nigga. Like, what are you?
Like, she don't like you. She don't like you being. She don't like you being around. It's like, first of all, it's my fault. First of all, it's not her house. It's your fucking house. You not finna tell me who you like around in my crib.
Yeah.
So squash that. Okay, when you pay rent, you can contribute to the shit.
Right.
Second of all,
she didn't even like the nigga like that.
Yeah, she wasn't kicking.
She literally was just fucking him. And at one point, she was like, why you been around here for so much? Don't you got other hoes you need to fuck with? Like, nigga, what? Bro, when she said, oh, I love light skin love, that had to be the best. That had to be the funniest one line I've heard ever, dog.
You know what's funny? She probably
I love light skin love.
She probably didn't even actually say that. That was probably like a insecure like a quirk moment where something's just too weird to be normal.
Right? Oh my
it was
God.
And that's probably like all he heard or some shit. Just one of those quirk moments.
Oh, I love light skin love.
What the fuck?
She was hilarious.
This black ass dude in your crib,
right? And then we got Nathan, my man Nathan, H-Town, hold it down. You feel me? Oh, did you get that far yet? Are you that far in there?
Yeah, I watched that on like a Thursday. I was so surprised.
I was too
when he started saying stuff.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh shit, this nigga from Houston, and he just says it. I was like, oh no, there you go.
I didn't get he was from Houston. I just thought he talked slow.
No,
somebody said he was from Chicago. I was like, okay.
No, he had said some stuff, or either he said some stuff, or she, or it was like his phone number or something.
It was his phone number when he said 281. I didn't even catch it at first.
Yeah, he said something, and I was like, oh shit, homeboy from Houston, like that's in Houston something. And he's like, oh yeah, we, in Houston, the hood is. I was like, oh well, then they just flat out say it, so whatever.
But then it made no sense about this nigga complaining about traveling distance when nigga we literally live in the same type of place. Like
I think he was complaining that LA people didn't like to walk. I know he did say that. The LA
Something like
people
that.
hate
Like, nigga,
actually
we don't
walking.
walk in Houston. What the fuck?
Well, from
If
where
you're
you,
fortunate, you don't have
from
to
where
walk.
you park. No, you don't walk from where you park. You have to
Yeah.
walk from where you park. You don't just walk like, oh, it's today. I'm gonna walk around. It's like, nah, not really.
Don't
But
just hop out the house and just go. You can probably do that in LA more than you can do that in fucking Houston.
yeah, in Houston, you gotta just park 8 blocks away and then walk it, and you're just annoyed that you couldn't park closer.
Yeah, no, niggas don't walk. Everything farther away in Houston. Niggas talking about, oh, it's 30 minutes away. Everything's so far away. Nigga, there's no such thing as close in Houston.
Nah. Closest like
close.
Closest like I can tolerate the drive there.
Bro, pretty much. Like after you hit like a certain age, you don't want to fucking walk no more unless you have to. Like no. I remember I had to walk home from the store one day because my car had stopped working. Oh, my battery had died. That's when after I came back from Galveston with Shorty, and my battery was bugging out because I guess it had been really hot here over the past few days or whatever the fuck. So I had to get a new battery and shit. So the hoe did not start, and I'm in Walgreens, nigga. Had to walk back to the crib from Walgreens. Oh my God, I hated myself. I hated myself so much. I was sweaty. My shoulders started hurting and shit. I was like, damn, dog, I used to do this shit as a kid. This is what we used to do as kids.
Yep.
Before bikes and shit, before niggas could get bikes, had to walk. I was like, bro.
Day in and day out.
I was like, bro, I'm spoiled as fucking as an adult.
Well,
nah.
It's gonna be a new episode tonight.
Yeah.
Curious what's gonna happen.
I think Lauren's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lauren's finna.
I don't even remember if there was like any preview stuff about it. I don't think I've seen any preview stuff about it. No,
about the new episode.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be going to Coachella.
Oh, you know what? I think I have seen some teasers. I think it's been so long that I forgot about them. Because I watched the episode as soon as I think they dropped it on like a Thursday because of the weekend.
Yeah.
I just watched it that day. I didn't even watch it on like Sunday. It's not fresh in my ethos.
So before we move on, let me ask you this question. What do you think Nathan does? Like, he say he a barber and he say he came down because of Hurricane Harvey. That's cool, and I can accept that, but it's just something about him. It's just like, nah, nigga, you hiding some shit, dog. I said he a convict. I said he from one of the prisons that flooded out here and shit. Somehow he escaped or whatever the fuck. You feel me? And he made his way to L.A. So now he just out in L.A. kicking it and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or he left. He dipped out. He was on parole or some shit, probation. He dipped and made his way to L.A. But some about him, do you know what I feel me? It's just not. It's off. He just not no barber, nigga. He don't up and leave.
I didn't even catch that part. I think I was just messing around doing stuff. So I maybe there's like some stuff I missed. Cause
they got to the skinny dip scene and Issa Rae asked him, what's that scar? And then they go like, oh, I had that when I was a kid. That's not what she had. Like, she explained how'd you get a scar on your whole ass, you know what I'm saying? Shoulder, nigga. What the fuck?
There might have been a post-Katrina fight scar.
Harvey.
No, Katrina.
No, you said Harvey.
I'm saying that might be a post-Katrina fight scar.
This nigga, one of the Madison kids.
Or Westbury or some shit. Yeah. Like, he was fighting somebody from New Orleans. Man.
That's some classic shit, dog.
And then he fell on like a curb. Like a curb block.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
He got cut by one of them niggas with the razor underneath their tongue.
Nah,
do people do that shit no more?
Probably not. I think he was in like a big brawl.
Yeah.
Like after school, and he fell on the curb, like shoulder first, or like he got slammed by a big ass dude.
I say he got slammed by a big ass dude.
Yeah, but he like landed on that hoe.
Landed on his shoulder.
So he got like a big ass gash from it.
Well, who we gonna see? I know Lawrence coming back. My nigga Lawrence Hive, L's up. You feel me? Wait. Never mind. No L's up. The only W's over here.
Weird. Man, so many things have happened. Birdman apologized to Lil Wayne at a
Louisiana
concert.
Fest.
That's so weird.
Wow,
that's so weird.
Nigga, try not to pay him $10 million that he don't got. He gonna have to sell one of them Lambos because he don't got it.
That is so weird. Like that's so weird.
What's even weirder is Drake and Meek Mill made up.
No, that's not that weird.
That is that weird.
No, that's not that
After
weird.
that vicious ass
Jay-Z
beef,
and Nas was calling each other faggot. They made up.
but that was years later. I'm pretty sure them niggas was like, let's shake hands a couple of years later, a couple of months later.
It's not a couple months.
A couple years later.
Okay, it's a couple years. But
Jay-Z and Nas were like,
Jay-Z and
we friends. Them niggas was mortal enemies for a good minute. They became friends in their old age. Now we had beef when we were. They're like two gang members who actually made it out and like moved across the street from each other and realized they was in the same. They was in the opposite gangs.
Drake and Meek Mill's beef was just only on Twitter and like 4 songs total. So it wasn't like a whole like. It wasn't a whole war. Like they weren't fighting each other at like a show. Like they didn't show up to the same show that they both had to go to, and then they fought or nothing. It was literally just on 3 tracks and Twitter, and that was it.
But I mean, I will see what you were saying if it wasn't that nigga basically told him that his girl rap better than he do. And that she was taking care of that nigga.
Yeah, but also Nicki dissed Drake. Or didn't she name him or some shit?
On that that one song. I don't give a fuck about that. That shit was like remember 50 Cent's How to Rob?
She basically name dropped Drake over some BS. And she been wilding, so
yeah, she has been wilding. Did you see the video of the fight?
What fight?
Well, let me put that shit in quotation marks, but the fight between Cardi B and
okay, that's
Nicki
what I was saying. That so many things have happened.
You didn't know that shit?
No, I'm saying so. It was Nicki and Cardi B getting into it at New York Fashion
First of all,
Week.
it wasn't even Nicki and Cardi B. It was Nicki versus Ra Ali and Nicki's security. Cause she can never actually get like Cardi. Like it was like Nicki was so embezzled and embedded into her security that Cardi B couldn't even get nowhere near her. Which in my eyes, like, how come Cardi B doesn't have that much security? How like you shouldn't just be able to touch Cardi B.
Maybe she don't feel like having that many people around.
True. I mean,
so
she at least take some of the Migos.
Apparently,
Amigos.
Apparently, Mary J. Blige and Faith Evans got into it.
Got
into it.
It's definitely over some bad boy shit.
I feel like probably Mary J. Blige just like, how the fuck you gonna marry I'm about to call him Steve-O. How the fuck you gonna marry Stevie B? And then Faith Evans like, bitch, mind your business. You got your own drama. And they like, bitch. And they started they probably was like yelling at each other, and probably like somebody pushed somebody or put their hand in their face and then touched their face, and it was like a shove, and it was no, let it get it. Why did they fight during New York Fashion Week? That's what I'm saying. They probably were like, are you talking about Cardi B? And...
No. Both sets fought.
I'm telling you, Mary J was like, how you gonna do that bullshit and marry Stevie B? You know, how you gonna like they're probably like, how you gonna disrespect Big like that by marrying Stevie B? And she was like, probably like, bitch, mind your business. You got your own skeletons.
Well, first of all, Big Small's been married. Oh my god, he's been passed for 20 years. So, and secondly,
I feel like Stevie B is a weird choice of a.
He really is.
Of a second husband.
Especially with a nigga who airs out his dirty laundry and shit on TV for money. It's like
I don't feel like that's a very good choice. I feel like your decision making is not good for that.
No,
you're too old for terrible decisions like that.
It's terrible, dog. It's not a good look, bro.
Also, people who wear tiny glasses annoy me. I don't know why. I hate them so much.
YG look like a nigga from the 90s with them glasses on.
I hate tiny glasses. Like
they look like a nigga that's
they don't help you at all. And then they always gotta like turn their head way too much to look at stuff. It's
I don't know. YG glasses kind of fly.
No, tiny glasses are terrible. They're stupid. They're so stupid. They make you look stupid. Half the time, it's not even people who actually need glasses. They're just wearing tiny glasses that have no prescription.
You saying glasses, not shades? I'm thinking of shades.
I mean, anytime you're wearing shades, you're doing something slightly extra. Period. So that's why I wear it's almost exclusively aviators. It's
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm just an asshole,
Yeah, I look
and
like
I
an
want.
off-duty cop, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
I'm just an asshole, and I want you to know it. Therefore, I'm wearing aviators.
That these are the brakes. I'm sorry.
Or if you're wearing Oakleys, you want people to know that you might be racist.
Yeah, that you pledged a fraternity in college and you still go to all the tailgate parties with them, even though you don't know a single member there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the college days. People say college was the best years of their life. You really need help. Don't say that shit.
Motherfucking
It was cool, but it's not the best years of my life, nigga. Like,
motherfucking John McCain died, and then President Trump decided to diss him
twice
on Twitter, and then
because he wasn't invited to the wed. Why do I keep saying wedding?
the funeral.
The funeral. God damn.
Nigga, Trump was golfing that day. And shit.
I would too.
Niggas-
If a nigga exclusively named me and told me and none of the niggas that I fuck with are allowed to come to his funeral. You know how much of a PR publicity stunt that could have been for Trump? Like, he could have secured all kinds of bullshit votes from veterans. Oh, look at Trump supporting a fellow veteran of mine, John McCain. Oh.
How you get how you get banned from somebody else's funeral?
How you get banned from a funeral with a nigga that's in your party?
Yeah, that's how trash you gotta be.
He's not on you, but everybody that you fuck with can't come to my funeral. Melania's okay. Everybody else can go fuck themselves.
That's wild. How you like, nah, you can't go.
Nah, you can't go.
You can't even pay respect.
Imagine that nigga pulls up and security is there. Sorry, Mr. President,
Nah.
we have exclusive orders to not let you or anybody.
Your name on the list? I'm the president. Is your name
Is
on
your
the list?
name on the list? You know who I am. Look my name up. Yes, sir. It's not on the list. I'm
You're
not
not on the
asking
list.
to make
You can't get in. You can't get in, pimping.
Trump probably be the one to try to break in through the back of some shit.
Sneak in and shit.
Yeah.
Have like a Scooby Doo level of hijinks and shit
I'm
with
telling you,
with the
bro.
door with like the 8 doors in the hallway. It's
Him.
just going in and out the hall.
Him, Ted Cruz, fucking
You mean Eduardo?
Eduardo? Yeah,
I'm not calling him Ted. The nigga name is
Eduardo
Eduardo.
Cruz. Where the fuck did he get Ted from? Ted is not his middle name. I refuse to believe Ted
Nah.
is his middle name.
No, that's like some
Self-hatred shit.
yeah, that's like some ethnic smoothing name shit.
Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. Just in case y'all didn't know, as y'all probably do, Charlie Sheen's real name is I don't know what it is, but it's Estevez. His name is not Sheen. I don't know where they got Sheen from.
Well, it's like Tom Cruise, where you wanted a name that sounds better. So you
Tom Cruise is not Tom Cruise' real
His name is Carlos Erwin Estevez.
Yes. Charlie, I don't know where the fuck he got Charlie from.
Oh, where's he even from?
He's from California, probably.
No, it's from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says born New York City.
What is it? He's not Mexican. He's got to be like Puerto Rican or something.
Let's see. He's okay. Charlie Sheen is his dad. Sheen is his youngest son of actor Martin Sheen, who was Ramon Antonio Gerardo Estevez. So his dad was an actor, and then his actor name was Martin Sheen. So he just adapted
that to the rest of his family.
No, I guess he just used that for his actor name. So Carlos is like Charles.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, Martin Sheen. I'll be.
I thought Carlos was like Carl.
No, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
No.
Carlos is like Charles.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
Carl.
right.
Carl is not 100 and Carl is not a 200-year-old name. You've only been calling people Carl since like the 1910s. Charles is a much older name than calling somebody Carl.
Okay. I'm just saying.
So Carlos is Charles.
I don't know. But then it's the brother is Emilio Estevez, aka the nigga from what's that shit? The Saturday shit. The
Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club and the Mighty Ducks. Emilio. And I was like, Emilio.
I forgot that his name was Emilio Estevez.
And he was like, no. I'm not
But
gonna
I mean,
change
he
my
hasn't
fucking
been in
name.
much and shit.
My nigga said he cashed out with the Mighty Ducks and the Breakfast Club. He ain't got to do no more.
Hey,
acting.
he literally had me into hockey for like
Bruh.
a total of 5 years.
That's the only reason why I still want Anaheim Ducks shit to this day. Don't nobody give a fuck about the Anaheim Ducks, but if you say Mighty Ducks, nigga, yeah, I'm gonna wear that shit. The fuck?
And then didn't they just go back to those jerseys too?
I think so.
I
Shit.
saw some shit where they brought them back.
Dog, fuck you mean? Yeah, I'm gonna wear this shit, nigga. It's the Mighty Ducks, nigga. What you saying, nigga?
That franchise had a whole cartoon.
Bruh, the Ducks had powers and shit.
Why?
It didn't even have nothing to do with
Why?
the fucking movie
Why?
after a certain point.
Or the
I was
team.
like,
It's
bruh,
just
this was like whatever. Fuck it,
It's just fucking amorphic ducks
bruh.
that has superpowers
That's
and could
the 80s,
transform.
bruh. That's the 80s in a nutshell, dog. Anything that it was super popular eventually had its own cartoon where the motherfuckers had, like the NBA had, all the NBA players had powers.
Yeah,
Every era has an NBA team, and the NBA team has powers for whatever reason.
so much cocaine use.
You know what would be good for the kids? Okay, listen to me. What if we take all the top NBA players in the league? Listen to me now.
Why are you an old
I don't
preacher?
know. This is how it is.
Why are you still doing voices?
Because it's funny.
Just stop. You're not good. They're not good.
Listen to me now.
Okay,
And
next
then we're
thing.
going to give them powers.
It's time to tread.
Charlie, are you on cocaine? Look now. I do a little bit. I dab a little bit, but it's not no problem. Okay? You wouldn't happen to have any on you, would you?
I forgot to look up all the theatrical releases that my dad paid for us to go to. So I'm a pencil that in for next week. Did you ever think of the greatest football names out of active players?
I looked them up. Yes, I did. And these names.
So I had this idea
amazing.
because football is now back.
Unfortunately.
NFL football is now back, and I've been listening to like a lot of different podcasts about that. Like all the sports podcasts all of these sports podcasts I have been listening to have been about football and stuff. So I've been hearing and listening to a lot of football talk.
Yeah.
And names are flying around, and I was like, some names are just names where you can only play football.
Exclusively, like you can have no,
Like
you can't be no accountant with the name. Like
Todd Gurley, you can that sounds like a football name.
that sounds like a nigga
Colt
sell
McCoy.
cars.
Colt McCoy.
That
You
sounds
can
like a
literally
coach.
only grow up to play quarterback.
or be a Texas Ranger.
That's it.
You're definitely a cowboy.
You're either a cowboy or a football player. That's the only two things he can do in life.
Not like a cowboy in the modern day. You're like a cowboy like in the 1800s. Colt is not your real name.
That nigga gotta be that nigga gotta be like on the frontier
Bruh.
with a revolver and shit.
He's stopping crime, stopping bank robberies.
and like
shit, it's Colt McCoy.
Yeah, like
and the Colt McCoy gang.
yeah, you can only be a Red Dead villain.
They got a new nigga, bro. His name. Hold on, let me look his name up.
No. Go to the football names.
This is his football name.
So I asked you, what are the greatest football names of active players?
Oh my God, there's one nigga that just came into the league. I didn't know anything about him. Baker Mayfield.
What's funny? I've been hearing about Baker Mayfield like
He's supposed to be the chosen one.
You know what's funny? I've watched all of the Hard Knocks episodes, so I've been hearing so much about Baker Mayfield, bro. If you say it out of context, it just sounds like somebody.
It sounds like a superhero.
It sounds like a dude who was born in a wheat field, and like a folk song.
Oh, it sounds like cookies.
Sound like a
Baker Mayfield.
American cookie brand.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
You got some of them Baker Mayfield cookies?
Grandma's Baker Mayfields.
Just
sound like a racist town where they just do farming exclusively.
It just sounds like a all American cookie brand, organic cookie brand. We got Baker Mayfield cookies, made right here in the U.S. of A. in the state of Indiana.
Sound like a small town mayor.
in
Vote for Baker Mayfield.
In a movie, he over the
He's
top.
an evil oil tycoon or some shit. Vote for Baker Mayfield.
Vote for Baker Mayfield. I'm gonna kiss all the babies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake all the hands, and we gonna hand out these flyers.
A vote for Baker is a vote for you.
All right, so what are the hoes? We got Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Oh man, Tyrod Taylor. He's also a quarterback for the
That's
Browns.
not even it's Tyrod.
Tyrod? That's how you say it?
That was the thing. It's Tyrod. His mom says it's Tyrod.
That's not. That's so you just T-Rod.
No, so the thing is, I guess it was when he's in college, the announcers just have a list of the names, so they just started calling him Tyrod. And, that shit stick because somebody else hears it and everybody starts saying it.
Yeah.
So we all just been calling him Tyrod and shit.
Because that's how his name is spelled.
And his mom calls him Tyrod.
No, that's not how his name is. His name has a Y. You can't just ignore the Y.
Well, you can't tell his mama how to pronounce his name. So his name is Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor. No, it's
But see,
do you see that Y, right? You wrote that Y in there on his birth certificate. That's a Y. There's no such thing as silent letters in a name, nigga. That's a Y.
Well, as a homegrown Texan, okay, naturally we're gonna call him Tyrod because that's what we see, and we're gonna overemphasize fucking vowels at a time.
Yes,
but his name is Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
I'm just gonna call him Rod Taylor now. I'm not even gonna acknowledge the T.
Look, you niggas gonna call him T-Rod.
It's like, hey, Rod, what's good, Rod?
That's not my name. Please don't call me that.
Nah, that's your name now, Rod.
DeBrickshaw Montgomery Ferguson.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's DeBrickshaw, D''Brick A Shaw, DeBrickashaw. So it might be DeBrickashaw Montgomery Ferguson.
What the fuck?
Yes, that's that nigga's name, dog.
Nah,
that sound like a crooked pastor.
a villainous pastor.
Montgomery Ferguson. They call me DeBrickashaw Montgomery Ferguson.
That sounds like
my daddy was a pastor, and my great-granddaddy was a pastor
like
too.
a caricature villain. What the hell?
Taco Charlton.
It's Taco. What the fuck?
Name is Taco.
What is wrong with America? Why is this man named Taco?
My nigga mama had him for 9 months. Came out and was like, "What we gonna name him? I don't know. Taco."
We'll call him Taco.
Taco.
His name's Taco.
I hope his name is really not Taco. He just changed his name to Taco to be different.
Or it's like longer than that, and that's just what people call him for short.
Right. If it's longer than that, I really don't want to see what the longer version is.
I
don't, and I do.
I mean, you can squeeze the taco in there if it's like if it's not just like taco.
Yeah.
But
no,
if it's
Taco.
But if his birth certificate says Taco, I'm confused and annoyed at the same time.
His name is Taco. I don't know if it's a different way to say it.
Because there's one thing I was thinking of was like there's NBA players where they go by kind of a nickname.
Yeah.
Like there's like
Ocho Cinco?
No, he named himself that to get attention. There's like
that was his number though.
No, that's to get attention. That's not. No.
T.O.?
Like, there's like Smush Parker, there's like Speedy Claxton.
Oh, like that.
Stuff like that, where that just becomes their name and shit.
They don't really have like shit like that in it.
But
you get a nickname.
But if your name is fucking Taco, it's like.
Why they call you Taco? Because I'm delicious? I don't know, nigga.
It's like, come on, lady. What? Come on,
mama
parents.
Said I look like a taco, so she named me Taco.
Come on, parents.
Captain Munnerlyn. Munnerlyn. His first name is Captain.
Okay, this is not even funny anymore.
His first name is Captain.
This is just stupid. It's just not even funny anymore.
I don't even know how to say this name. Equanimous Tristan Emotep J Street Brown. I don't know. It's J Brown. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to say that name. I'm pretty sure I manhandled the fuck out of it just now.
You probably did.
Equanimous. That sounds like you saying amphibious.
That's somebody who tried to be. That's somebody who. That's like when somebody tries to give somebody a Greek name and shit. But they didn't want to seem like a hack by naming them Adonis.
I think the name is Equanimous.
Like, you know how people keep trying to name their child Adonis?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's a Greek name. That's not for you. They were going to do that, but then they was like, nah, I don't want to be a follower and name my child Adonis. So they just found a different Greek sounding word to name their child. What's wrong with you people? Just stop it.
I'm see how you say this nigga name. He got drafted to the Browns. Let's see how you say this nigga name. I'm pretty sure it's Equanimous. Cause that's what came up when I put it in fucking Google. Equanimous. Oh man.
With the 207th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Equanimous, St. Brown, Notre Dame.
Yeah, but he didn't say that. What?
He didn't say that shit right either.
You had to find you'd have to find one of him. How many more you got?
I think that's all 5 for me.
Okay. The number one name of a person who could only be a football player is Mitch Trubisky.
That's definitely the quarterback.
It's Mitchell Trubisky.
He's either a quarterback or a linebacker, and he's definitely white.
And you can only play football with that name.
No, you can't only.
You can't be a YouTuber.
No, you can be a factory worker with that name.
You can't be a YouTuber with that name.
No.
You can't be a NBA player. You can't be an accountant.
Well, you could be an NBA player in like the 70s.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You just have to put up threes. You'd be like Larry Bird.
Yeah, but see, Bird is just so simple.
Is Magic Johnson real name Magic?
No, that's his nickname.
Okay. Because we've been calling
his name is
Magic.
Irvin.
His name is Irvin.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
No, Trubisky. No, you can only.
No.
You can only be a. Yeah, you can only work in like a automotive factory,
bruh. Or you can be a hockey player part time. That's it. Mitch Trubisky for a goalie.
You can't be anything else. You can't. You can't be an actor with that name. You gotta just get rid of that shit.
No.
You can't be. you can't even.
You can't be a teacher.
You can't even work at the mall with the name Mitch Trubisky.
Trubisky.
You can't be a soldier with that name.
Trubisky. They call you just.
They're gonna call you Trib.
Yeah, Trib. Try baby.
Try baby.
Try baby. Come here.
You gonna get just beaten with you're just gonna be beaten with socks with soap in it like every other week just because they hate you
and shit to captain because they don't want to have to say your name.
No, you're never gonna.
Yes, Captain Trubisky.
You never getting a promotion ever.
Trubisky.
You're gonna be like you're gonna have like whatever's the worst job in the Marines. That's the job you get.
Which is all of them.
Like you can literally only burn. You can literally only like clean
latrines and shit.
Yeah, but you can only clean like the worst possible latrine every time.
Trubisky. You know what we should do next? We should do white names that you wouldn't pick like for application. We should do that next.
Hey, write that shit down. Write that shit
down. Those still our contact, motherfuckers.
All right. Another thing that happened this week is the Nike unveiled their new ad campaign, and they put Colin Kaepernick and Serena all over it. And of course, conservative morons are upset that Kaepernick is on it, and they took to Twitter to voice their displeasure.
White people are terrible at boycotts.
So the caption on Colin Kaepernick was well, I was about to say it off the top of the head, and then I immediately forgot it.
Do you got CTE?
Well, I was looking at my TV and I forgot it.
The TV not even playing the sound. This nigga just knows the episodes by heart.
Nah, I always just throw it on mute. It's like stand for what you believe in.
Yeah,
even if you lose
even if it
everything.
means sacrificing everything. Yeah, I remember it now.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Oh, it says believe in something even if it means sacrificing everything. So first there's the people who still think he was protesting the anthem and the troops because they're all morons and they didn't bother looking up anything.
Who protests the troops? What the fuck? This not the
Uh,
60s and the 70s where we trying to go against Vietnam.
He was trying to bring awareness. Okay, let's say this. Let's repeat it. He was trying to bring awareness about police brutality and the inordinate, disproportionate amount of shootings and violence that are heaped upon colored people. A green beret.
The top nigga in the U.S. Army.
No.
He's not the top nigga, but you know what I'm saying?
Like a whole special, like there's not
a special op ass nigga.
There's not a lot of green berets.
They get a special hat and everything, nigga.
A whole green beret, special forces told him that he should kneel instead of just sitting through the anthem because there are certain ceremonies in the military that you kneel for.
Yeah.
Okay, they kneel in the military for some shit. Yeah. So he said, hey, you should kneel. So that's what Colin Kaepernick did. And then they just misconstrued his entire point because fuck Trump. So then
it's so crazy.
So then there's like the whole anti-Kaepernick people to begin with. Then because Nike put them on it, then that just the message of it, if it means sacrifice everything, more idiots keep trying to say, oh, sacrifice everything. What about the soldiers sacrificing everything? And soldiers keep being like, fam, just stop putting my picture for your bullshit. He's literally not disrespecting anything. Stop using my picture.
I wish they would shut the fuck up. Like, as a nigga whose parents are both veterans, nigga, for 13 and 11 years, who gave up a decade plus of their life, to see people use this as a way to try to silence black people pisses me off the most, because y'all niggas don't even go to the VA hospital. I go to the VA hospital all the time with my mom. You know how many homeless veterans I see there every day? I'm talking about people who giving their lives and limbs and shit to help this country. And you know what? They don't even get the best quality care that they can fucking get.
They don't even get just general help. Like,
bunch of C&D student ass doctors that just, you know, it's some place to work at. Have that mentality and go work at the fucking VA. And it's just like, bruh, it's fucking ridiculous. They just now starting to get Wi-Fi. It's 2018. They just now starting to get decent Wi-Fi, bruh.
Just in the general public, like, let a veteran be on hard times and need some help just in any capacity. Or they be like, oh, I'm a veteran. You know, you got some dollars. People just ignore them and shit. That's happened to me multiple times, like coming out of like grocery stores and subways and shit. And be like, hey, I'm a veteran, I need some help. It's like, and people would just be like, hey.
Yeah, let me move away. He crazy.
Or they just won't, they'll just ignore him. At least if somebody be like, hey, you guys, I'm like, oh, nah, I don't even got it, man. I have
no change on me, dog. I'm sorry, bro.
Or just don't even acknowledge them.
Bro, it's sad.
I won't even look at them.
And then you get on TV and you see this guy kneeling, to not even against the veterans, not against people.
But you upset.
Who actually, one, gave something for this country and shit. But for people who most of the time didn't give shit at all and just took a fucking weekend course and became a cop because they had nothing else to do. You feel me? And it's like, well, they pay and I get a gun, I can do what the fuck I want. We have that mentality and get to beat on they civilians and shit because, oh, I have a badge and the badge says I have to do what I have to do to protect myself. All that bullshit. And to see these people use these people as fucking like ammo against this man, while they're sitting there still telling you, it's like, nah, that it doesn't have anything to do with us. Is that Gary Owen? Is that nigga from
yeah.
Is this new?
Nah. He was on the show. This is the second episode he actually shows up in. And then the third thing is that there's people like destroying it, like, oh, I'm a former Marine and this Nike Kaepernick is unacceptable. And then they like the dudes like chopping the Nike sign off their socks and shorts and shit. It's like, guy, what are you protesting? You already bought.
Them Marines piss me off. Them
You already bought the socks. You
two-year
think
veteran? Shut your bitch ass
you
up.
think you think Nike cares that you're chopping up socks that you already paid for? You think
Yeah,
Nike cares that
no.
you chopping up your $4 shorts that you've already paid
that
for?
you caught on clearance? Them ugly ass shoes. I don't want them ugly ass shoes. Oh,
people burning-
now you burning $50 shoes. Don't nobody give a fuck, bro.
Like you already paid for them. All you doing is just polluting your area.
them ugly ass Nike shots. Don't nobody want. Only people like that shit is white people. And I don't give a fuck about that shit.
So that made me wonder, what are some things that you have that you would rather destroy than donate?
Nothing.
Because you know.
So I'm not an idiot.
Okay, well I actually have a list. So
you have a list.
things that I would rather destroy than donate. Underwear. Because
why is that even an option?
well, I just thought like things that you wouldn't donate.
I mean, but
Just
that's
think
just
of
things
things-
you can't donate. Nobody
There's no
gonna take
such thing.
underwear.
There's no such thing that you can't donate. You
can't donate underwear.
Yeah, you can if you buy a brand new pack of underwear.
If you buy a
don't-
brand new
okay.
pack of underwear, but we're not talking about buying a brand
That's
new.
what I'm saying.
Them
So
niggas not buying brand new Nikes and then destroying them.
I mean,
I hope they aren't.
I've
Because
given-
that's fucking idiotic.
I've given away brand new Nikes. So
That's giving away
I'm
shit.
saying things that you would rather destroy than donate. Let's flip people destroying their Nike stuff instead of donating it because they're off Nike now.
Shit, send me your shit. Let me flip that shit on the
Let's
internet.
flip it. Okay, things you ready to destroy. My used underwear.
Yeah.
Okay, I just cut it up in. First I wash it. I cut it up and I turn it into rags for when I'm cleaning tools and shit.
Yeah.
And then I just throw the rag away.
After you done with it.
Yeah, it's just I don't have to buy cleaning cloths from fucking Academy or something or Home Depot.
Some hoes is expensive.
White t-shirts and undershirts that I've sweated at the pits in and shit.
I've never really had that problem.
You don't sweat in the same way I do. My armpits sweat a lot.
My armpits don't sweat at all.
I used to have a bunch of just white cotton Hanes shirts that I would just hoop in. Them hoes got hella armpit sweat and shit. And if you don't hit it with water soon enough, which is exactly what I do. I just take it off. Like when I'm done hooping, I just take it off and throw it in my gym bag. And yeah, those were all gross.
Let that sweat sit there for a minute, let it ruin that fucking shirt.
Or it's like I'm using oil on my hair and it's or an oil spray or some shit and it splashes onto the shirt and you can't get oil out.
Off-white ass color and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
I'm not donating that shirt. I'm just
trash
cutting.
human being.
That's also turned into a rag. Or hey, I gotta change my battery. I'm cleaning the shit off with an old white t-shirt.
All right.
Old socks with holes in them. I have socks from years ago, and I have a lot of socks, so I don't wear the same pair of socks that often.
Yeah.
So I have socks that that's just a bad look. I have socks that are really old, and they might develop a hole in them. I'm not donating them.
I think you fixed it.
I don't know.
No, it's actually scrolling.
Yeah, whatever. I have socks that have a hole in them. I'm just gonna. That's another rag. What?
Damn, nigga. Do you not use something for a rag? I'm not gonna lie. I use my socks for a rag whenever I have like a spill or some
You
shit.
just slice them holes up, use them, and toss them. Yeah. So instead of burning and cutting up your Nike gear,
That don't want nobody wanted in the first place.
just give
Nike
it a
wasn't like, ooh.
look. Just wash it, get it clean, donate it.
Ooh, y'all cutting up Nikes from 2 years ago. Don't do that.
And the thing is, they're like, oh, I'm boycotting Nike. It's like, bro, you not gonna hurt Nike. Let me just lay out all the shit Nike got.
Bruh.
Okay, Nike has the NBA.
Yep.
Just this past year,
Yep.
Nike has the NBA exclusive contract. They supply the NFL their jerseys,
Yep.
right? And they just locked up like another 10 years or something with the NFL. So NFL jerseys is gonna be made by Nike.
Imagine the NFL like, yeah, we need these jerseys. So we're gonna hold y'all for another 10 years on this contract. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Also, we're gonna make the Kaepernick the face of our 20-year anniversary of the Just Do It campaign. Bye.
It's like
already signed and shit.
It's like whoa. It's like oh, you finished signing that contract? You finished signing? Is that ink dry?
That nigga walking out the room. Oh shit. Oh, before I forget to tell y'all, we gonna make Kaepernick the face of our 20-year anniversary for the Just Do It campaign.
They inked the contract in like March. Then that whole came out in August. So it's like, whoa, what are you doing? It's like, that whole say 10. Hold on, it said 10 years. Oh yeah, it says 10 years. Yeah. Oh, and this is y'all. Oh yeah, okay, you're good. Oh, you good, fam.
Yeah, okay,
you
thanks.
good, fam.
Yeah,
but no, you good, fam.
Well, where y'all gonna go? Adidas. Yeah. Adidas gonna have y'all shit looking like fucking soccer jerseys.
Okay,
Paramedes
Nike
jerseys
has several high profile college sports teams.
A bunch.
Like several.
Ooh, you know what I never looked up?
Nike has the first billion. I don't know if it was the first, but Nike has $1 billion athletes. They literally gave LeBron James $1 billion.
Gave the nigga $1 billion.
He has $1 billion.
His shoes are fires now, bro. His shoes before were trash, but they fires.
He has $1 billion contract.
Them new white joints that just came out with the lion on the back, them hoes hard, bro.
Nike has the entire USA basketball. All of their jerseys are all Nike. They've been Nike since at least 2008.
For years.
At least 2008. Like
Adidas probably hate themselves for losing all these contracts.
There was like maybe there's like a number of Adidas athletes and shit that were like in the Team USA camp where it's like 50 people, and it was down to like the team. When they cut the team down, it was like 2 people with Adidas on the team.
Don't nobody give a fuck about it. Adidas make some good shoes. It's like Nike, Adidas, and then
everybody else.
Yeah, New Balance.
Nike had the first global basketball player, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the face of basketball breaking out of America.
Yes.
Cause there were people not from America who play basketball, but it's like the NBA was doing the finals on like tape delay and shit, and like there were whole games not even televised. Michael Jordan showed up, that nigga was global. Like he go to China, this is Jordan ads.
Yeah, niggas love him.
That's how much he was fucked with. So Nike did that.
Yeah, y'all not fucking with that.
So yeah, just keep all your hands, all y'all protesting Nike. If you have Nike stuff you want to give away, give me all the medium t-shirts and hoodies and jackets. Okay, I wear medium. I wear medium in sweatpants. I wear large in shorts. Okay, so just send that shit to me.
I don't want nothing a white person has worn before. Like we don't take baths all the time. I'm good.
Yeah, that's why you use bleach.
I'm be bleaching a lot of shit. Ugly ass shoes.
Or just give it.
Some nigga pulled out them ugly ass, you know, them all white joints, the real flat looking joints that look like a bullet.
No.
Somebody pulled a burnt and took the tag off that shit. Nigga had that white hat that Eminem be wearing all the time.
Yeah, I saw a video of a dude that was like trying to burn stuff in like an outdoor pizza oven or some shit. The nigga was like, he was fucking mouth breathing like 20 seconds into the video and shit.
You saw that one kid who had on the my dad's a lawyer fucking outfit, putting this Nike shit in his little outdoor bonfire kit or whatever. I was like, thinking, I looked at them shoes like, don't nobody want that ugly shit.
No one cares.
Don't nobody want that ugly ass shit from 2014, nigga. Nike ain't studying y'all niggas no more. Nike don't even care about white people like that. They don't buy shoes. Niggas the only one out here buying. White people buy shoes and last them 10 years. White people buy one pair of shoes and it will last them for 10 years.
Me as I look towards my
his multiple collection of fucking
my
shoes,
shelf of shoes,
and that's growing because this shit has definitely grown.
My cousin was here this weekend and he was like, okay, I see little cuz got the shelf and shit. I was like, dude, I have no space in my room. There's shoes in my closet just on the floor.
Because you can't throw away the boxes.
I have nowhere to put
crazy.
them. No, I prefer having the boxes.
Yeah, black people keep boxes, all the boxes. I got shoes. I got boxes from work shoes. I don't even know why I'm keeping that shit. It's just a thing. Black people keep their shoe boxes.
And so, also, several Nike athletes just got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Grant Hill inspired me to play basketball on the cool. Because it's like, there was Jordan, and it was like, oh yeah, Jordan wins all the time. He's the best player ever in the league, ever, and shit. But it was just like, for some reason, I used to see, like, Grant Hill on TV, and I was like, you know what? I like that guy. I like what he's doing. I want to go play basketball. Grant Hill got me into basketball. And he was a great guy. His story was crazy. Like, he was talking about, like, all his ankle injuries. He ended up having to have a bunch of surgeries on it. So, like, on his last surgery on it, they were like, oh, you don't have enough skin to cover the wound because it's scar tissue, so they were trying to like stretch it over.
Ew.
And he goes home and like he ends up getting sepsis.
Wow, so nigga almost died.
Yeah, so his shit was all fucked up, and then it was so bad. So he ends up getting sepsis, nearly dies, and then like his wife tries to take him to the hospital. But they were in such a panic that they ended up going to the wrong hospital and shit. And it was like, it's like, what? Oh, this is the wrong hospital. It's like they get him to the hospital, and then they had to take skin from his arm to cover his ankle and shit. And then he had to like just like not do anything for like he couldn't do any like activity for like a whole year and shit. He just lost years of his career because of his just his ankle injuries. And then he was he was living in Orlando because he had went to the Magic, and then like I don't remember if he was next door to Shaq. Or if it was just that Shaq let him use his house, because Shaq had like built a whole gym in his house, and he would like watch, like Shaq had like a big ass TV in his gym, and he would just like watch games on like at Shaq's house in his gym on the TV, and he was like, man, I gotta get there, and like he would just like shoot set shots from like a chair and shit. And he finally came back, and he never had another ankle injury after that shit. Like, he had to nearly die for this shit, but he never, like, he said he would have,
Tremors.
No, he would have,
pain.
compensating problems, you know, where it's like, if that's been hurt so much that his body tried to compensate in other places, and then those would be messed up. But it's like, he never had another ankle injury after that. And he played, another 8 years or something.
Ankle, knee.
Yeah, shit. Steve Nash. Boy, Steve Nash was so nice. Steve Nash was nice.
Nice, yeah, he was.
I feel like
Steve Nash was that man.
Steve Nash re-innovated the point guard position.
He really did.
He sunned all, he birthed all these new guards and shit.
Basically, the smaller, more compact, fast guard and shit.
Because before that, you were just like, okay, you were just the guy who could just like not turn over the ball.
Yeah,
and you could just be the one.
Court.
Yeah, you bring it down court and you ran the plays.
Yeah,
and Steve Nash was like, nah, I'm handling this hoe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be able to shoot from anywhere I want.
Yeah,
whenever I want.
And if you give me the opening, I'm driving the lane. I'm taking the lane, nigga.
Just being able, like, it's what's crazy. Steve Nash
passes
definitely could have averaged more points. Like, it took him years, even into his 30s, before he's like, you know, I'm gonna shoot this hoe. Like, straight up. He was in his 30s when he was like, fuck it, I'm shooting this hoe.
Because, you know, back in the day, them niggas used to be like, oh no, don't shoot. Just try to get to the get the easy buckets.
His thing was like,
buckets.
You know, he liked getting everybody else buckets and stuff. So sometimes he would pass up shots that he could get, or like matchups that he could just take advantage of. And then he finally got to a point where it's just like, you know what, let me go ahead and take this hoe. Steve Nash, so good. Like, who else? Jason Kidd, dude, transformed his career like 3 times and shit. Tina Thompson, Houston Comets, 4-time champion, 4 times in a row at that. Comments did nobody else.
I missed the comments.
Almost nobody. I think only the Celtics have four-peated.
I want to see if they got a comments hat.
Probably.
I'm buy a comments hat.
It might be Mitchell and Ness or something. So yeah.
Oh God, it's probably gonna be like $100,000. You know, Mitchell, let's get down.
Nah, the snapbacks would be cheap. It's just like the jerseys and shorts.
I'm still mad at the Texans for not sticking with the whole space theme of the fucking city. That's so aggravating. It's like so aggravating, dog. They shit don't make no sense.
It didn't. I guess once the comments went down after the recession. So I was wondering. I remembered that the comments had folded and shit.
Because the league folded.
No, it was that.
I'm pretty sure the league folded.
No, it was that. So the owner of the team had to sell it. And the dude who owned the Rockets had, I guess, once they sold it, they were like one of the only team that wasn't owned by like an NBA affiliate and shit.
Found it.
And so the new person moved it from the Toyota Center to the Astrodome to like make it more of an intimate setting. But it had like a much smaller capacity, and then once the recession hit, they weren't able to like keep up their ticket sales, and then like the team was basically falling apart because everybody was like aging out, and they weren't like
recruiting.
Yeah, they weren't getting good enough players, and so they were just losing. So it's basically just a snowball of just unfortunate shit, and then the team is gone.
Yeah, that's how it happens. A lot.
So it's unfortunate, but
I mean,
it is what it is.
As it is always on like, always feels like it's always on their last leg. Like they just now starting to get the recognition that they deserve because
I mean,
it's starting to be more in the spotlight. How the pay.
I mean, it's always been that's the thing. It's always been a thing. It's just that it hadn't reached Twitter.
No,
because it's like. Diana Taurasi, I'm pretty sure she didn't play like a whole season just to play in Russia, because it was like you got like a whole $1 million, and most of the players play in a different country,
and then they come back and shit, and then the rules over here is always so strict. Like for them, like if they miss, I think I was watching. I forgot what I was watching. I think it was a 30 for 30 on them. It was some sports documentary. It was talking about all these women that go overseas and play in different leagues and shit. And they were following two players, and they was making a couple million playing. And I think one was playing in I want to say Mexico, and the other one was playing in. No, she was playing on the same team and shit. And so then They was trying to make it to the championship game before they had to come back to the States and get ready for the season and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they was kind of fucked up about it because it was just like, why the fuck do I have like they want to be extra strict with their rules, and then they don't even want to pay you. Like if you don't show up for practice, it's a fine or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? And like silly shit like that. And I was just like, all these people go play overseas, and I'd be like, I mean, they got to come back for whatever reason. They have to come back.
I guess if you want to, and it's like it's another opportunity to make money. It's like if it's the off season, if that season and that country ends, might as well just
come back home.
Yeah, just be in the WNBA season and make that money, and then just move on to the next thing. It's like
kind of fucked them up because a lot of these people, a lot of these girls are playing year-round basketball.
Yeah, that's the thing, is playing year-round. And it's like, you can't have, a off-season 3, 4, 5 months off. It's like, you go from one season to the next.
And a lot of these players wouldn't do that shit if you just adequately played them. Like, and I get what they saying, like, but at the same time, it's like, you're not going to get the money that LeBron James.
Yeah, you can't be, but it's like, you can't.
You just might deserve it.
You can't also be, like, chirping at, like, overpaid NBA players and shit, because at the same time they negotiated their money. Like they've had 2 lockouts already.
Yeah, they you know what I'm saying? You don't really even see WNBA games like that on TV. A lot of these players are getting this type of money is because of these TV contracts they negotiated with the NBA, which allowed them to be able to give LeBron James $190 million.
Something like that. I
Something
think
like
his was
that.
like 175.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's to me, I'm not gonna say that their talent is not good. I think it's just the
No,
level of play is just too different.
Yeah, and there's like, oh man, it was so messed up because I was just doing my usual YouTube, and there was like a video like why WNBA players don't deserve to be paid. I was like, this seems malicious.
That's kind of fucked up.
It is, bro. That video was so malicious. It was just like all the worst plays and shit, like people airballing. Like one chick trying to it was like an Olympic game, and she got a breakaway and tried to dunk it and missed the dunk, and then it was like Brittany Griner missing dunks, and then there was like one ESPN segment where it's like a live look, and she was like in like a sweatsuits and shit trying to dunk, and she kept missing, and then she like tied up the shoes and she was still missing. And it was like, see, this is why they don't deserve to be paid like NBA players. I was like, wow, that that was so unnecessarily malicious.
Well, first off, that's bullshit. Brittany Griner can dunk. It's just, I mean, she's not gonna be able. First of all, she's getting older. That's off rip. She almost 30. She's about the same age as us, so she's getting older. How many 30-year-olds, banging it out in the NBA like that?
Well, 30 is like kind of like prime years in the NBA, but
they ain't banging them out.
But I mean, it's a totally different
Plus, on top of that, the goal is too high for them. Most women can't. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Not to say they can't do it, but lower the goal just a little bit and let the motherfuckers yam on that shit. Y'all be trying to have these. Y'all don't want to pay them the same, but y'all want to hold them to the same standards as men. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't. It's like that
don't make no sense
to me, as a person who does not have hops, and I'm not taller than 6'2".
Yeah.
Actually, my friend came up with this. He was like, we should watch more WNBA games.
For the technical, I remember that shit.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, first of all, we're probably the same height as most of them. Like, watching Derrick Rose does not help me at all. I can't do shit Derrick Rose does.
No.
Can't do nothing Derrick Rose does except for be able to walk and dribble at the same time. That's where it starts and ends.
Hit a three. Is Derrick Rose still in the NBA?
I think he's on the Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah,
I think he's still on the Timberwolves.
I think he's gonna come
But it's
back.
like, I should be watching, like, I would probably be able to steal more moves from WNBA than I would fucking watching Derrick Rose and LeBron. That's why I refuse to watch LeBron James highlights, because it's like, what I'm gonna do with this? I can't take anything from him. This nigga's is fucking enormous with 40-inch vertical. What the fuck?
Fucking
nigga, I'm
9-inch wingspan or some shit.
I'm 5'8". I can't do shit that he's doing.
Oh man!
Like, ain't nobody just blocking his jump shot. Niggas can block my jump. The fuck? Hey, the shit he's doing. That's why everybody love. That's why Steph Curry blew up so much, because he's not like a super athlete and shit. He's not like leaping all over the place. Like, you can emulate him much more than you can do Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron.
Other
and
than that
shit.
shot, that nigga shot is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, but
shot,
everybody's throwing up long ass jumpers at 24 and only shooting threes and trying to shoot step backs and shit.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, you
Working
can.
on their handles,
but you can.
shit.
Yeah, but you can emulate that. You can't emulate LeBron unless you're a super athlete and
you're
shit.
not finna plow through niggas and
then just dunk that hoe
monster
with
dunk
easy.
that bitch. Yeah, at 34 years old at that. It's not like he just came in the league and he's just dominating niggas. This nigga's 34.
He's going into year 16.
Yeah,
his career can get a driver's permit,
bro, and it's still fucking at the same. He ain't even got to that point yet. Where with some NBA players,
he hasn't reached.
He
hasn't reached like a decline or anything.
Like, I'm getting a little bit older. He might do it now because he in Cali. He trying to work his way out, so he might switch up his game a little bit, but. He's still at that level of like I can still yam on young niggas. Like he hasn't got to that point where it's like Kobe.
Yeah, he's still getting buckets.
Yeah, he's not like Kobe.
Where he's like breaking. Like Kobe started breaking, but Kobe's last good year when he tore his Achilles, like that nigga was phenomenal. Like that nigga was killing. He was killing the Golden State Warriors in the game.
Yeah,
like he was killing them, and his just Achilles just blew.
And then that was it. Once your Achilles blew, especially at the age he was, it's hard to just get that hoe back.
Like he had played like 2 entire games straight. And he had like 48 points the game before.
So he was. Damn, nigga.
Like,
that's what happened. See, that's the reason why LeBron left. You're not gonna wear himself the fuck out trying to keep this team alive. No.
That's why LeBron was.
No,
that's why
shit.
LeBron been chilling on D. Like, LeBron's not been playing defense.
I'm not finna go hard for Cleveland. Cleveland don't want to go hard for me, nigga. LeBron, that last season, LeBron had to play the most minutes out of anybody in the league, bro.
Yeah,
that man's playing the whole game, no break. I wouldn't want to do that shit either.
He played the most minutes.
That's how you get.
I think he played the most minutes in the season, but
back to back nights, nigga. Not like he's playing 40 minutes this night, and next night he gonna take a break.
But that's why that's why some plays he's just like, hey, y'all go do something. Y'all go do something. I'm not crossing half court.
Nah.
But hey, and they're still hooping.
Yeah. And that nigga still
can't nobody guard him.
Yeah, but I was saying like he hasn't got to that point where he has to think about how he's going to score. He nigga just snaps his finger and the bucket the ball goes in the fucking hoop and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, even at that, like I would like the WNBA, like their first 2 rounds of single elimination games. Them games was tight. Like I was watching, like Diana Taurasi was like just talking shit to people. She was beefing, she was beefing with people at the game. At one point, a chick got called a foul on her, and the chick started clapping. So Diana Taurasi starts clapping and shit. So they clapping in each other's faces. Then apparently, another one of the chicks on the other team before the game was like, game tonight. Let's get it. But it was like earlier season game where I guess they won against the Phoenix Mercury, and it was like Diana Taurasi kind of like just like with her head down. I guess they lost, and she was like, well, but she was like in frame of the chick celebrating. Yeah, she was like, a game tonight, and so Diana Taurasi was pissed about that, about the game. So then the thing about her is that in single elimination games, she was 12-0. Like, ain't lost none of them hoes. So when they won the game, they were like, you were pretty. She was like, you were pretty animated. She was like, oh yeah, they want to do all this talking noise and clapping and posting on Instagram, and in the end, we won. It was like, damn,
got a revenge.
She was fired up the whole time, and then so the first 2 rounds in the playoffs, they just now did the first 2 rounds of single elimination, and then the conference finals are 5 games in the NBA. So both conference finals went to game 5s. I watched both them hoes. Both the games were within like 10 points with 2 minutes left. Like, you had to hoop to win them hoes. Yeah. And then in the Seattle Storm, which is the team that I've decided I'm going to support because Seattle doesn't have a NBA team anymore, and they have Sue Bird who just gets buckets. Bro, Sue Bird just started raining jumpers in the fourth quarter.
I like Sue Bird.
Bro,
she can hoop her ass off.
Like, she barely took a shot during the game. She was just kind of like moving the ball, and then fourth quarter she hit like 5 jumpers in a row. Shit, threes. It wasn't all threes, but she just hit like 5 jumpers in a row, and it's like, well, that's the game. Yank the hearts out. And then the wild part was,
that's the one you were just talking about right here.
Yeah, the wild part was like at the end.
What the hell? I can't.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put that bitch on vibrate.
So at the end, the lady was like, what went on in the fourth quarter? She was like,
now that bitch want to click over.
She was like, my teammate is like, hey, you looking a little fatigued. Just use your legs, Sue. Use your legs. So I use my legs.
It's like, just use your legs, Sue. It's like Sue Bird older too.
It's like, really, fam? Like that? That's your answer. That would have pissed me off so much. Yeah, that would have pissed.
All else fails in sports, nigga. Go back to the most basic thing.
Bro, she gave the most.
Keep your feet moving.
She gave the most Bill Walton answer.
keep your feet. Use your legs. Keep your feet moving.
That would have made me.
You need to know in sports.
That would have upset me so much if somebody just eliminated me from the playoffs like that, and it's just like, oh, what happened? It's like, oh, hey, my teammate was like, hey, fam, use your legs. Yeah. That was it. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Kids, if you're listening, if you playing sports, dog, here's one advice to you.
That's our Bill Walton advice for the week. Use your legs.
Use your legs. And keep your feet moving. Keep your feet. For the football players, keep your feet moving. And for the basketball players, use your legs.
Use your legs and run.
Yeah, that's it.
Make sure you run.
Real shit, nigga. Keep your feet moving, yo. Even if you ain't doing shit, just chop them hoes in place, dog. As long as the bitches moving, you good.
Hey, so another thing that happened this week, Spider-Man finally
I love this game so much.
Finally dropped on PlayStation.
Oh my god, this game is gorgeous, bro.
Everybody,
I've collected I've collected more collectibles than I have played the main story, just because it's so fun. Just to travel around the fucking city, dog.
So I was thinking,
that game is amazing.
What came first? Cause I watched like a gameplay and they did the shit where you gotta like find a point in the city and activate it and then like unlocks the map and shit.
Yeah.
And that's a very Assassin's Creed thing.
Yeah.
So what came first, Spider-Man 2 or Assassin's Creed? Cause Spider-Man 2 was like the pinnacle Spider-Man game. Based off the movie. That was the pinnacle. I played a couple different Spider-Man games. There was like the Spider-Man game where you were only on rooftops or inside, and like the rest of the city was just
like nothing.
A cloud, and like you just swung from.
And if you swung too far down, like it picked you back up.
Yeah, and like you were on rooftops, so it's like, what are you swinging from? This nigga swinging from clouds and shit. But you could also go to like at the very beginning of the game was like the Fantastic Four building. And shit.
Oh yeah, have I seen that villain yet in the game? Because they have like certain spots in the game. They have like the Wakanda the Wakanda embassy, and Stark Tower.
They got like Easter eggs and shit.
The Adventure
and then
Tower.
there's Spider-Man 2, which was like the best web slinging game ever. Which I finally remember that game. That game was so much fun.
I never got a chance to play that though.
Bro, that game was so much fun.
Word.
It was so much fun.
It was based off like the movie, right?
Yeah, it was based on the movies. So much fun. That game was so good. So everybody saying like this game is like Spider-Man. It's like taking that and then making it modern.
Basically, it's bro. When I tell you it's so fun just to travel around the city, just to swing. Like my only thing is, I hope eventually they put more swinging tricks into the game, because right now all you can do is like a somersault, a gainer, and like helix twist, like 360 twists and shit. But even just him swinging by himself, he'll do these dope ass aerobatics in the air, bro. And then you have like certain like you can like web zip where he just launches from a point, and you can do tricks out of that. And it's just like the flow of the game is just dope, bro. Like when I tell you it's so seamlessly, like it's so different from Batman. Batman's flow is more like,
well, he's a regular human, so it's just like. It's kind of slow.
No, but I'm just saying in the
slow,
game.
He can't just like, he's not like zipping around and shit.
No, but I'm just saying like in the game, it's just like the fighting combat was what I should have said. Even the fighting combat, it's kind of like it's kind of a transition from boom boom punching this one dude to blocking this guy and then going back to punching this other dude. It's like it's really stop. This one it's like. Slide kick this nigga. Oh, I'm going to slide underneath him, and then I'm going to punch the dude behind him. Then I'm going to hit him and jump off his head, then ground and pound the ground and kick him up.
But yeah, Spider-Man has powers. Batman's just a dude.
Mm.
So it's like, it's a different feel. And then that brings me...
Spider-Man game is dope. If y'all haven't had a chance to pick it up, y'all should
what came first,
it.
Spider-Man 2 or Assassin's Creed?
Spider-Man
2. PS2. That was 2004. Assassin's Creed.
Wasn't that like 2005?
First release was 2007.
Oh shit. So Spider-Man, they got that shit from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Everybody
but in that game, did you have? I don't remember if you had. I think in Spider-Man 2. I don't remember there being a thing where you had to like go to a spot to unlock the stuff you could see in the map. I feel like I don't know if any other free roaming game has done that. Like did that before Assassin's Creed, where it's like the map was hidden, and you had to go to a spot and it unlocked everything in the map. But Far Cry wasn't free roaming before. I don't think Far Cry was like a
Open world.
yeah, I don't think Far Cry was an open world game before. Like Assassin's Creed is the first game I can think of where it's like GTA. It's like stuff unlocked once you discovered that it exists. Like all the auto shops aren't on the map until you go to the first auto shop. And then it's on the map.
And they pop up. Yeah.
But you don't go to a point and it unlocks the map. Like everything. GTA, you just basically you just need to drive all around the entire map, and then you'll be able to see all the icons and shit. And then once you do a certain mission, the new thing will be able to show up.
Yeah,
but it's not like But it's not like go to this part of the city and like go to a gas station and get a map or some shit.
Even now, the game is not like that. Grand Theft Auto 5, when you first play it, most of the map is covered up, and as you travel along it, that's when it opens up. But
it's just like dark, and you have to basically like drive through the whole map,
fly,
to unlock everything. I can't think of any game before Assassin's Creed where it's like you had to go to a spot and that opened the rest of the map.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing before that either. Maybe we just not thinking hard enough. Nope, I can't think of nothing before
I really
that.
can't.
No.
So Assassin's Creed came first.
Spider-Man came first.
No. Assassin's Creed did
I thought you said Spider-Man came out 2004.
No, I'm saying Assassin's Creed like introduced that mechanic.
Oh.
Where it's like you have to go to a spot to unlock the rest of that portion of the map.
Okay, I thought you said Spider-Man did it first.
Nah. So I don't remember it being in another Spider-Man game. Okay, I said what DC character, speaking of Batman, what DC characters would benefit from the Batman Arkham treatment? Like getting a full game.
I would say Superman, but
it can't be Superman.
Superman's not a good game to have like that type of. Because
Superman is like invincible and has only one weakness unless like all the enemies have kryptonite radiation or some shit.
You know they're making a Superman game, and it's just like not. There's another thing that pisses me off about Spider-Man. There's one thing that pisses me off about Spider-Man. There's a brute. You don't always have brute guys in the game, right? The big tanky niggas. All right, these niggas they can't one punch kill you, but they'll do significant damage if they hit you. And I'm like, you can't have this one nigga do significant damage by punching you, but also you can pick up a car. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You feel me? Like, this one dude, he can't just punch you in the face and be like, oh, that hurt, but I can pick up a car. I can stop.
Well, he can't be. Well, being able to pick up a car doesn't mean you can also take being hit by a car. It's
true.
Non-equivalent.
You're right.
So, who needs the Batman treatment? Okay, so I have
Wonder Woman.
Yep, Wonder Woman was my top. The first one, she could use the Batman treatment.
Yeah.
Just except you slicing and dicing, you're not just punching people.
And plus, she's like already a soldier and shit too. That'd be dope to see her like go through training with her, and then finally have her come to the States or defend whatever the fuck from whoever the fuck.
Resurrected Batman Beyond. I feel like that hasn't gotten his due. I kind of like Future. I kind of like Terry in the Future Batman shit.
I don't like Terry. I don't know why I don't like Terry McGinnis.
I love Terry.
He's kind of a dick.
Well, the nigga has a hard life.
Fuck him. He's a dickhead.
He's basically like the DNA. He's basically like the weird DNA son of Bruce Wayne.
Why the fuck did the creators do that stupid shit? That shouldn't make no. Oh, we injected your mama.
No, his DNA was injected in Terry's dad.
His dad, and so we changed his DNA. His fucking whatever the fuck, and his genetics. So when he impregnated your mama, eventually
you're actually his son. Some weird surrogate shit. I don't know. I actually like
the fuck.
I like the fact that Batman Beyond is like different from Batman. It's like you're Batman, but like you have a different set of skills and shit. I kind of like that. And like the suit,
different suit.
Like you can actually he can actually fly.
Yeah.
And shit, and he has like different stuff.
The suit on the game is ugly as fuck, but I like wearing it though.
I kind of like Batman Beyond. I wish Batman Beyond would like get it, especially since like they kept discontinuing the comics and shit.
Static Shock.
Yeah, I put Static Shock and Black Lightning, and I put Aquaman question mark, like modern Aquaman, but
Like
it had to be weird.
Jason Momoa Aquaman. Or?
Yeah, Jason Momoa Aquaman, where he's like the cool version of Aquaman, not like, oh, we're making fun of Aquaman, but it's like
the dope.
It's like the 7'6" can like just
300-pound.
Yeah, could just throw you over your own house.
Yeah, built like a Great White and shit.
Like Flashpoint Paradise Aquaman, where that nigga was just like
swole as fuck. Ain't no bitch in his blood.
Yeah, it just
they look like Brock Lesnar.
Niggas just murdering people with his bare hands. Like, where's the game about that Aquaman? But then it'll
always end in
that'd be too much
the world.
No, that'd be too much you have to figure out. Or it'd be like somebody's flooding the world and he's trying to reverse it.
Or just have somebody trying to take his throne again. You have Black Manta and
it's like
Ocean Master team up.
But it's like all underwater. I don't know. See, there's too many factors that one man can't come with.
I would like to see his part be more in a Justice League combined game than actually have his own.
But then you
have a lot of stuff we don't know about Aquaman.
But then you'd have to have just either like full water levels. Like
that's
once
fine.
you take Aquaman out of water, it's like I don't care. Like if it's all if it's all underwater and shit, it's like okay, I might. It's like I'd be annoyed that it's a water level because I hate water levels in games. But if it's just like if the entire game is just underwater and you could just explore the depths of the sea and shit, maybe
I fuck with that. I really would like to see that Wonder Woman. I would say Flash. I think a Flash game would do.
I don't care about Flash game.
You don't care about a Flash game?
No, I'm not in.
Really?
I'm not in at all.
Oh, I think I would fuck with a Flash game.
No, I'm all the way out on a Flash.
I want to see Flash get his own something, because he's still a powerful DC character.
What? Because they made a show about him?
I mean, the nigga can travel through time, through the dimensions. Nigga can phase through solid objects. He's the fastest man known to humanity. To
me, Flash is just a mod you can add into like several different games. He's not. He doesn't move the needle for me to care about him having his own game.
This fucking guy.
Let me see. I'm looking up a list of like the top DC characters.
Green Lantern.
He couldn't be in the Batman. He couldn't be in the Batman treatment because his is like creating things to combat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be hard to create constructs. Yeah,
his doesn't translate.
No, it doesn't translate
in the same method. I don't care about Green Arrow, so no.
Green Arrow is just poor Batman.
Maybe Blue Beetle. Maybe one of the Blue Beetles.
Nah, I don't care enough.
I don't know if he fights like that. I
don't care enough.
I
think his combo attacks would be dope switching between the different
like scarab weapons and shit.
His combo trying to be ill.
Supergirl is the same problem with Superman. I don't know who's the Star Girl. I don't know what her powers are.
Ain't that the one with the staff?
I don't know. I'm not familiar. The Flash, Aquaman. Who's I'm
Martian Manhunter. You know what? They always do his character wrong to me. Like his character's, it's too laid back to have a game for himself.
Well, his fighting style is like transforming into like different aliens.
I mean, he's still super strong, super fast.
But he's not throwing punches.
He's thrown punches before. He throws punches.
Yeah, but that's not like his main thing. Like he doesn't. He's like you can basically just replace Batman with Wonder Woman, and it just like change the style they fight, but they can basically do the same thing. Yeah. So she would just use like her lasso and a sword. Versus like batarangs and a stunner and shit.
You know, I just realized you if somebody modded the God of War, the new God of War, you can basically just put Wonder Woman in his place. It'd be the same game because he has an axe, he has a shield, she has a shield, you know what I'm saying? She has a sword. You can pretty much just change them out, and it still will keep with the lore and everything. It's still Greek mythology.
Well, the older God of Wars, once you get to the Norse, then it's like, well, she wasn't fucking with that shit. But yeah, in a way, except for how murderous Kratos was, because he was a full on villain. He was
that we just love playing.
that nigga did not give a shit.
They took all the dope shit out of it.
I guess it had to be like one of the. I guess it had to be like one of the Robins.
Nah, because you were just playing Batman at that point.
Maybe a Deathstroke game.
Hell no.
If you're just a
you just
full on
playing
villain.
Batman at that point.
That's what I'm saying. But a Deathstroke game.
Just be like playing Batman again, except you actually might kill people.
Oh, how do we miss it? Superboy.
Yeah,
Superboy, because then you could limit his powers.
Yeah,
He's
he doesn't have flight and shit. He's just basically super strong and semi-invulnerable.
Yeah, Superboy. Let's see. I'm still scrolling.
Captain Atom? Nah.
Well, he shoots beams and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Plus he's I guess I'm still going off well known, like how well known they are.
What does Booster Gold do? I have no idea.
All the powers of basic, like you know, how they had a basic fucking superhuman. Oh, he has super strength. He has, let's say, augmented strength, augmented speed, and he can fly. And he has a AI companion. So
a fucking game about Ra's al Ghul. Or you just a villain
murdering everybody,
you're fighting all the other ninjas,
and when you lose, they put you into the Lazarus pit, and you come back crazier than before.
Let's see. I don't know. That looks like a Green Lantern.
Shit.
That's a Red Lantern.
A lot of everybody else is pretty secondary characters that we don't really know a whole bunch about. Like the one cowboy nigga, the one knight nigga.
There's a person whose name is just Fire.
Firestorm.
No, their name is just Fire. That's it. It's just the word Fire.
Bro, when you start getting into comics, you're kind of like, I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know why we care. Once you get past the first 7, it's just like,
Yeah, this idea is not reaching that far
because you don't even like.
It doesn't reach that far in DC, for sure. And somebody just named Steel, but they have
that's Shaq.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that.
That's Shaq. Steel is Shaq. You don't remember the movie Steel?
I didn't see it.
Really?
Who was Ray Palmer? Wasn't he?
That's the Atom.
The Atom. That's the guy who could shrink and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But then you just playing Ant-Man.
Well, you know, that's the counterpart. It might have to be our number 99 is Beast Boy.
I would definitely play a Beast Boy game.
That'd be interesting.
You get to change out which animals you use. That'd be dope. Like you get like a set of animals.
Or you had to like discover them or some shit.
Some shit like that, yo, and then you can like you can change it to them at will. Like you said, like you have like a preset, like of 8 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you hold the right trigger, you transform in a different. That'd be dope. I'd fucking play that game.
So it's Wonder Woman, Batman Beyond, Aquaman, Static Shock, and Beast Boy.
Yeah.
And
Static Shock just because we black.
But it'd be fun. It'd be fun to like shoot lightning at motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Static Shock and or Black Lightning.
I thought it wasn't lightning. What was it? It's static electricity.
Which is electricity, so it's gonna translate to lightning.
I don't know. Every time I think of Static, I think about like static electricity. I think about like shit in the dryer.
I think he was only calling himself Static Shock because he's from the hood.
Cool.
Because he's from the hood, so it was like he didn't think of shooting lightning because he wasn't watching fucking anime like me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not stopping at static. I want to shoot lightning. Okay. I want to shoot.
You get stronger eventually.
I want to shoot whole lightning. Okay. He's from the hood. He was just like, oh, I can pick up my keys. I can
turn the radio on.
I can turn on the radio. I can turn on the lights from across the room. I can use a
my electric shaver without even having to touch it.
Yeah, I can use a trash can lid as a flying surfboard. Like that was just his frame of reference. Nigga wasn't watching Dragon Ball Z and shit like me.
Hey, I'm gonna turn on my radio and play the new Ja Rule album.
See me, I'm full lightning. I can blow up this house. I can blow up this car. I can literally shoot lightning at people.
That's why this Walter doesn't deserve any fucking superpowers. His first thought is to blow some shit up.
I'm just saying that's what the adult Black Lightning can do. Like that nigga can just shoot entire
Stop
bolts
niggas'
of
hearts
lightning.
and shit. I can stop
Oh,
niggas' hearts.
We're like, oh, it's a thunderstorm outside.
What
I'm just absorbing all this shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can use this shit for later.
I'm storing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so what franchises? Why I say that so weird? What franchises not DC could benefit from the Batman? Basically, the Batman engine. So I had
Basically any of the Avengers.
I had Power Rangers.
Oh, that's not DC.
I mean, like whole franchises.
No.
I say Power Rangers. Because Power Rangers, that game is basically just all combat.
Yeah.
And vehicles and shit. Ninja Turtles, in a way.
Yeah.
Okay. I put
They tried to reboot it in Nitty Gritty and shit, but
I actually like the game.
the one that was broken when it came out.
Was it broken?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I had it though.
Yeah,
It was like
we played it. We
it
played
was only
over
like it was only like $30. But
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Broken
that game.
as fuck.
It was just short. It was just short, and it had like a weird camera mechanic. That was kind of jarring.
Yeah, it was broken.
Nah,
It was broken.
it worked fine. It was
The
just
Avatar.
yeah, Avatar. I put like Daredevil and Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, no. Daredevil, yeah. I wouldn't want to play as Iron Fist.
Well, I mean,
Like, cause he's just
I couldn't think of
a regular nigga with a super hard right hook.
Yeah, but he knows kung fu.
I mean, but a lot of niggas know kung fu.
I couldn't think of a different person in Marvel that wasn't a white dude that could have replaced it. I was also thinking of these at work. I put Ninjak because it's like he's a ninja, but he also uses guns. But he's not. He's a ninja who uses guns, but he's not like Deadpool, where he's like goofy. He's just like
I'm gonna shoot you and stab you in the face.
yeah,
No jokes.
either ninja or Rai.
Yeah.
Rai is the dude with he has like nanotechnology powering him and shit. Who else?
Like I said, any of the Avengers, your standard Captain America, which I heard this game was pretty good.
Wait, a new one or the old one?
The old one.
I don't remember.
Iron Man.
Not Iron Man, because Iron Man has like a whole extra thing that you. Iron Man is like Superman, except he's vulnerable.
Yeah. To not most things, so that's the funny. He's vulnerable to not a lot of stuff.
I mean, like if you get hit by missiles and shit, it's like you're gonna be feeling that. You're
gonna feel it, but
you're not brushing that off.
Not gonna kill you.
Maybe not Iron Man, but I know. Well, yeah, Cap.
Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Black Widow game would be dope.
No, I'm not playing a Black Widow game.
Black Widow game would be ill.
A Black Widow game is just
like
Black Widow is just taking Batman and then removing all of his gadgets.
Yeah, and then
that's just boring.
Bro, that'd probably be like a Metal Gear Solid game.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Then if I want to play a Metal Gear Solid game, I'm gonna play actual Metal Gear Solid and get like all the 20-minute cutscenes and the incredibly weird shit. That's taking all the
is weird.
That's taking all the quirkiness out of Metal Gear Solid.
Bro, niggas was like, when that new Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Survive came out, it was like, oh, this game is so weird. And then you gotta remember, nigga, the whole series is weird. The fuck?
No, Metal Gear Survive was like taking something weird and then changing the weirdness of it. Like it's not even the familiar weird anymore. It's like what the fuck is going on?
But that game,
Zombies?
I forget how weird that game is, dog. It's not like a straightforward military game. No. Extremely weird.
It's like Kojima loves fucking with people.
That's all it is.
So he just like throws stuff in his games. So it's like, so everybody's like, what the hell's going on? And he's just like,
this Death Stranding game, dog. Oh my god, dog.
I don't care. I'm not playing that shit.
I'm not playing that shit.
I'm not playing that shit
at all. That game don't make no sense at all, dog.
I'm not dealing with that.
That game is weird as fuck, bro. And he still hasn't explain at all what the fuck it's about.
Yeah, but I don't care. I actually have not. I have not played more than 10 minutes of any Metal Gear game.
Bro, I couldn't get into it. I started when they gave the free one out. I started playing that hoe a little bit.
I haven't even touched it.
Yeah. Then some fire nigga came who was exclusively on fire, and I was just like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this shit.
It's like I'm not high enough for this.
Yeah, I don't have time for this shit. This extra weird ass shit. And then they locked everybody in the gate, and I couldn't get out the gate, and the nigga was just coming. And so I turned on the fire extinguisher, the next thing. It's like, what kind of fucking offshoot Marvel character bullshit is this? Why am I the only normal nigga in this game? Where's my powers at? The fuck?
Which you're not, because you're in Metal Gear 5. Yeah, that's 5. You're not even the actual big boss.
So I'm what, a clone?
The dude is like, for whatever reason, at the end of, I forgot what game it was, there was like a in-between game that was on like $20 that had came out before it. And at the end of that, he rescued like some children or something, but they had bombs in their bodies. And so one of them, they got the bomb out, and the other, they didn't have enough time, and the kid like jumped out of the helicopter, but it was like a doctor dude in it, and so it blows up, and like both of y'all are injured, and so they end up changing your face to Big Boss, and then you start like acting as Big Boss and shit.
I see. The whole time I thought this nigga's name was Snake.
Snake was like his code name.
Oh, okay.
Snake was like his code name.
That show is what happened in the beginning.
Yeah, Snake was his code name, and then once he finished his mission in Metal Gear Solid 3, where he killed the boss, he was then called Big Boss.
Okay.
So you're Snake. You're just Snake, and so you being the doctor dude are like not impersonating. I guess impersonating is the word, but you're basically like acting in place of Snake. Like you're doing all the shit that he would be doing in place of the actual Snake. Because
that's who saves you.
Yeah.
And he's laying next to you or whatever.
Yeah. Like
in the beginning of the cutscene.
Well, I think you jump. I don't remember I guess you jump in front of him or whatever. But it's basically like, because you had to, at the beginning of the game, you have to like customize your face and shit.
Yeah.
But then you play as Snake. That's because the explosion happens, both of y'all get injured, but it's like, okay, you're gonna have to be Snake now.
So everybody can think he's dead or some shit.
Or he was like near death and needed to recover or something. I don't remember.
I don't know.
It was so long ago that I looked it up. It was either I think it was that he was like he nearly died and he needed to recover, but he didn't want to they didn't want to like relinquish like his power and shit, or whatever, or like his standing in the world or whatever. They didn't want to like relinquish it, so they just had you act in place of him and shit. That's why it's called the Phantom Pain, because it's like you're not actually like Phantom Pain is when you lose a limb,
you still
but
feel
you still feel it still feels like it's there.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what you are. You basically like the limb of Snake that's in the place, because that like, and you only discover that ending. I think you have to like do all the collectibles or some shit. That's
it makes sense now when you look back at the beginning where you had some masked nigga save you from getting shot in the fucking face when they first walk into the thing, and he helps you sneak out and shit. It's like, that's obviously somebody I'm supposed to know, and it's probably fucking Snake. It doesn't make sense for this dude just to help me for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
I think that might have been like Ocelot or some shit. Yeah. So yeah.
Weird ass game. Fucking extremely weird ass game. And it's like, hey, do you like weird military games that make no sense and aren't based in reality at all? Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I do. I'm do.
Yeah, the box shit is like, what, really, fam? Like they just.
So not only do I not have superpowers, everybody else around me has some. But I'm also not the nigga that I think I am. Cool.
No. But even at that, like in Metal Gear Solid 3, there was one dude who like survived on photosynthesis, but then also if you he will die of old age
And then what? Come back to life?
No, he just dies of old age. Like he's like a sniper.
Oh,
And either you had to like maneuver around him, but one trick was that you could if you saved the game during the fight, it was one or two things you could do to make him die of old age. Either you could just leave your PlayStation on for like 12 hours or something like that, and he just dies. Or if you save the game during the fight and turn off the PlayStation, and then you change the date to like a month later or some shit like that, and then go back into the game, he just dies of old age.
what the fuck?
He just dies.
What the fuck?
And then you would just like go find him. He's just like a dead body on the. He's just laying on the ground.
Well, I guess I don't know how I did that.
Like
but
that.
I did it.
That's one of the things of the game. He
Oh my god. Now we talk about white people being on drugs.
nah, cause
Kojima was smoking.
Kojima would just do shit and be like, yeah, let's put that in there. He just,
He
like,
could die of old age. How does he die of old age? Oh, what if you just they don't engage him? They just leave the game on for a few hours.
But what was that? It was either Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Solid 2, where it's like if you had like there was one boss where he knew your movements by you using the controller in the first slot, so you had to unplug the controller and put it in controller 2 to be able to beat the boss.
What the fuck? I remember that shit. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I guess that's one way to keep gamers on. They told who imagine the first person to figure that shit out. Like, oh, I just can't beat this person.
Like,
he knows all my moves. Boink. What if I take it out the slot and put it in the second player slot? Maybe that'll. And now he can't figure out my moves. That's not how this works. That's not how games and life works, Kojima. That's the reason why whatchamacallit got rid of this nigga. We tired of this weird shit. We're sick of this shit. What if they take their Kinect and they put a light into it and that blinds the person that they fight.
You gotta hold up a 1,000 lumen flashlight or a lighter in front of the camera.
Yeah, so
it blinds the enemy.
I can't see it all. Where are you? I can't see. What does that have to do? It just does. You have to take the game out the slot and put it upside down and put it back in the slot. And that turns the world upside down. So now it's easier for you to fight on the ceiling than it is on the ground.
You have to unplug or turn off your controller for 10 whole minutes, and then they'll think you're dead, and then they'll just go away.
And they'll go away, then you turn it back on and surprise kill them. What?
Or like they put look, they think you're dead, and then you have to turn your controller back on, and then like sneak out of the morgue.
What the fuck? He just sitting there watching it for 10 whole, not like 10 game minutes, 10 real minutes.
Yeah, and they're just like,
what the
look, they check his pulse like, oh, this guy's
he spontaneously died on our battlefield.
Like he just killed over, and it's like, okay, come on, the medic, and then they like,
you actually watching this shit happen?
They watch you carry. You watch them carry you away, and they take you all the way to like the morgue, and then like the coroner is like,
yeah, he's dead.
His heart just suddenly stopped. All right, look. They take all your
freezer.
Look, they take all your clothes and put them in a bag and like leave them on the counter, and then like put you in the freezer and shit.
Take all your goods, because that's what video games do. They don't take your belongings and put it into a storage. They just put it all in a trash bag along with your gun next to it and leave it for a convenient place for you to get up and find it.
Yep, you know what? We just invented a whole level of the next Hideo Kojima game. That's a whole new level. You got to turn off a controller.
Flip the disc upside down.
No, you have to turn off the controller. You have to put a lighter in front of the camera.
Oh, you gotta take the Ethernet cable in and out really fast. That interrupts his connection to you or some stupid shit like that.
You got to use a rubber band and rubber band the sticks together,
so they all point the same. You gotta shake your controller up and down. Like you shaking a pack of cigarettes or shaking some seasoning or some shit.
You have to have a second controller, and then you have to throw your first controller against the wall
and break
so it shatters, and then play the rest of the game with the second controller.
Look, shatters. You gotta take a piece out of it and then stick it into the new controller. You gotta learn soldering, so you gotta go to YouTube for that.
And you had to get a soldering iron and a metal to attach it with.
Oh, that feels different. Oh, how's the controller still working?
It's like, oh, you're a brand new. It's like, oh, I've never seen these moves.
It's magic.
Oh yeah, well, that is
Metal Gear Solid 6.
That is the Space City Brothers podcast.
Oh my god!
Go ahead, close us out.
Or is it? In order to end this podcast, you have to make sure your battery is on 0, complete dead, and then put the charging cable in, and then remove it 5 times, and then turn on
and then turn it on while holding the volume up button.
Yeah. And only that way will you defeat us. But no, seriously, if you like what you hear, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, it's only a click away. You feel me? We're available on Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and now YouTube. Also, if you got like those little podcasting apps, we on those hosts too. I just checked. We on like, I forgot what this host called. It's like podcast some shit. We on that host too. Cool. If you want to reach us, you can hit us up on Twitter at Space City Bros, at Instagram at Space City Brothers. Like us on Facebook at Space City Bros Podcast, or you can always email us at spacecitybros@gmail.com. And if you want to support us a little bit more, why don't you think about supporting, donating to our Patreon? It's Space City Brothers Patreon. You feel me? Oh shit, I dropped something. Any last words?
No.
No. Be easy, people. R.I.P. Mac Miller, R.I.P. Aretha Franklin. We out.
Real talk, nigga, all facts. Look how I run it up. Look how I run it up. Look how I'm coming up. I wish you was one of us. See how that money come? Paper cut fingers from counting that money up. Praying emojis. The blessings keep coming. I know I can't have enough. Never on E. Took off on haters. There's no need to gas me up. I'm patting my lead. I'm too far ahead and there's no way you catching up.